And our first question will be from the Tribune Star.
Betty, let me take a moment here just to thank you very much for taking the time to do this. This is a hard job that you're doing, and we really do appreciate the effort you put into this. Thank you very much. Being mayor of a city the size of Terre Haute requires the ability to manage people and money so that vital public services are provided efficiently. But being an effective mayor also demands more than that. It requires leadership and vision. If you are the next mayor of Terre Haute, tell us what we should expect from you in terms of leadership style and where you would like to lead the city in the next 4 years.
I believe the people of Terre Haute can look forward to the utilization of our bright and talented people. I believe they can count on us, this administration, continuing to surround itself with people that not only do their job, but do their job very well. What we see around the corner is unlimited potential for the city of Terre Haute. Where we want Terre Haute to be is, it should be the size that it's supposed to be. A community that does not squander its assets, that does not squander its resources, and certainly takes advantage of its full potential. I believe we will experience that if we continue with the rebuilding of our community from the ground up. For us to be competitive, to bring growth and progress to the city of Terre Haute, we have to be in a position that we can compete. A critical part of that is the infrastructure that you drive on, that you use. And given the opportunity to be mayor, I think you can see us not only continue to do what we've been doing, be able to sustain that without mortgaging our future, and see us be even more successful in the future at addressing our needs.
Well, I see Terre Haute prospering and growing under my leadership, but in a fiscally sound way. Not in putting the indebtedness in the sewer in the sanitation district to the tune of whichever figures you want to believe, 81 million or 117 million. That tax rate gets passed on to each and every one of us in this room. Your sewer bills are going to be higher, your property taxes are going to be higher. This administration has had more money than any other administration in the past with the edit and the gadget tax. And then you have the wheel tax for the roads, and our property taxes, the sewer tax that's gone up over 72% in the last 3 years. This is just unacceptable, and how can you market your city to outside ventures worldwide when you say, come to Terre Haute and we'll tax you to death? We want your money here, but we're also going to be adding to your sewer tax and the sanitation district, which some of the people out in the county have to pay. So there are a number of issues that have to be addressed, and we need to have our progress, but it needs to be fiscally responsible. It needs to be at a rate that we can afford, because Terre Haute's demographics show that we've got a lot of people that are on fixed incomes. We have a lot of elderly people here. Your taxes are going up and your pay is not. So someone has to look after that for you, and I propose to do that.
Okay, what can I say that they haven't already tried to say? Okay, one thing I won't do as mayor is take a piece of property that the city already owned that they paid the taxpayer, which is you, forked out over $8 million for, and sell it for $1.6 million, and think I made a good deal on it. Now that's something that I won't do. I mean, that just ain't gonna happen. I mean, that's exactly what they did with that Center City project. I didn't agree with it when Mayor Jenkins bought it, but what he did, he invested taxpayer money in it, and then they turned around and sold it for 1.6 or 1.3, whatever it was, and they didn't do it. That's the bottom line here. It's that kind of, talking about the bottom line, the bottom dollar. what is the bottom dollar? How much money was in the bank 4 years ago when the current administration took over, and how much money is in the bank now? I guess about bet you there's a lot, there's a lot lower now than it was then. And there's a lot of things coming. That's what happened to the Margaret Avenue underpass project that was supposed to be already approved last time 4 years ago that seemed to disappear. There's a lot of unanswered questions. We need to get these questions answered. As mayor, we'll get these questions answered. I got 30 seconds left. Okay. Yeah. So that's all I got to say. Thank you.
I remind all the candidates, I know we have to share the microphones, but do try to get into the microphone. Some of the people in the back of the room, I don't think can hear.
The leadership style you can expect to see from me is one of teaming and working with all the units of government and all the local not-for-profits and social service agencies, churches, really trying to bring this community together and unite it. I won't do anything that will cause any division or singling anybody out to do anything that I believe is me telling them what they should be doing in their job. And I believe it's very important that the mayor takes that leadership role to create that unity. Taxes are a necessary evil. We all have to pay taxes, and there's a lot of things that need to be done with those tax dollars. But you'll not see me doing any charitable contributions with tax dollars. All the money will go to infrastructure and improving the delivery of city services, which is the primary function of city government. Of course, we need to do incentives. I know some Republicans will speak out and say, no incentives and those types of things. In order to be competitive, I realize we need to do that, but we have limited funds to do it with, so we need to make sure that when we make those investments, we get true, good paying jobs and not creating minimum wage jobs or something similar to that. I think you would know that I would have an open door policy. People would be able to come to the mayor's office. One of the first things I would do would be to move the office back down on the first floor and have an open door policy several days a week where people can walk in and talk to me and share their concerns. It's about the taxpayers, and it's about moving this community forward in a unified and cohesive effort. Thank you.
Well, one of the things I would do as mayor is I quit spending a lot of money, such as paying rent on a building for the police department when we already own City Hall. As citizens, we already own it. Why pay $7,600 or dollars a month or whatever it is for that building? That's putting us in a debt. That money can be used for other things. The second thing I would do, like Mr. Bennett said, I would have an open door policy. If you contacted my office and you couldn't get a hold of me, or we couldn't meet in City Hall, contact me and we'll meet after hours at Denny's to have a cup of coffee. I want to be a mayor for the people, and one of those things is not only helping local businesses, more businesses come in, which is something we definitely need to do, but to help locally owned and family owned businesses not only succeed but expand and create more jobs within their own infrastructure. And that's something you expect me to do, to reach out to the community, not only the people and the not-for-profits, the business owners and not-for-profits, but to each individual person as well.